One thing that not a lot of people know about Megan Fox is that the actress is missing a few of her toenails. But many may not know about the story behind how it happened. What is the story behind her losing her toenails? Hello everyone, how are you all doing? Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to take a look at the reason Megan Fox lost her toenails. Number 5. Megan Fox's blunt nature. Megan Fox is one of those types of people who are not afraid of being brutally honest, and she's shown that time and time again over the course of her popular career. Her fans know she is not one to shy out of things. One example of Megan Fox being blunt is her relationship with her boyfriend, Machine Gun Kelly, which is, well, pretty candid to say the least. Megan has also talked about her career when she first got into the film industry. She also talked about all the bad parts, and that too quite extensively. Not too long ago, she recalled one instance in an interview, which people found very gross to say the least. The instance we're referring to is the one during which Megan lost some of her toenails permanently. One thing that tickled everyone's curiosity was that she blamed Lindsay Lohan for what happened. Number 4. Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen. Back in 2004, which was the year Megan Fox was an up-and-coming actress, she found herself in the movie titled Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen, in which she starred alongside none other than Lindsay Lohan. In the movie, Megan played the character Carla Santini, who was more or less one of those popular girls in high school who was competing against the character being played by Lindsay Lohan, just so she could get the lead role in a musical. Although most people know about Megan Fox because of her iconic pop culture role in the film The Transformers, her 2004 movie with Lindsay Lohan is what propelled her into fame. The movie was made popular by Lindsay Lohan's involvement, however. The movie was praised by young audiences, even though critics weren't too fond of it, and that's precisely when they picked Megan Fox on their radars. Number 3. She lost her toenails during the filming of that movie. As we've said, it was during the filming of Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen when Megan lost her toenails. The toenails she lost were both of her big toes, to be precise. From what we've heard, there was one scene in the movie in which Megan and Lindsay were playing Dance Dance Revolution at an arcade. They're not really playing in the actual sense of the word. It's more of a competition about who the better dancer among the two is. One thing in the scene that was caught only by the most observant viewers in the scene was that Megan's shoes were way too small for her size. We've all worn shoes that were a bit too small for us on some occasions without any serious long-term harm, but in Megan's case, things were serious, as the tennis shoes she had on were so small and tight that by the time the scene in which she was wearing them was shot, she lost both of her big toenails. "I had tennis shoes on, but they were half a size too small," Megan told in an interview with InStyle, "and by the end of the day, I lost both of my big toenails. They fell off," she added. Before we continue, make sure to like the video and hit the subscribe button if you're enjoying it. Also, press the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming content. Now, let's get back to what we were talking about. Number 2. Why did it happen? Anyone would freak out if their toenails suddenly just fell off. The same was the case with Megan. Like, a lot of us are under the impression that if we were to lose our toenails, they'd just grow back in without any problems. But that's not how it goes. Megan went through a lot when it came to getting her toenails back for quite a while after losing them. "That continued to happen for the next 6 years of my life," she said. "Once you lose them, they never really grow back the same way. So yeah, it might not seem like it, but toenails are something to be cherished." Megan thinks that the loss of her toenails wasn't the fault of her costume designer, who was responsible for everything she wore down to her shoes, but instead, she finally said that she blames Lindsay Lohan, and Lindsay Lohan only, for what happened. Number 1. What's next for Megan? After being pretty much blacklisted by Hollywood, the Transformers star is slowly making a return into Hollywood. She appeared in Midnight in the Switchgrass with Bruce Willis back in July of 2021. Her beau MGK was also in the movie, playing a police officer. She also starred in a horror movie of all things, called Till Death, in which she wakes up in an abandoned cabin on her 10th wedding anniversary with her dead husband handcuffed to her, after which she has to find a way to escape the 3 killers trying to find her. Aside from that, she's about to make an appearance in the 4th installment of The Expendables in 2024. That brings us to the end of our video. Here was a look into the reason Megan Fox lost her toenails.